has chosen and favored mankind and chose for you Islam as a way of life, for you to follow as for a complete way of life, whether it be your judicial system, whether it be your political system, your spiritual system, your social system, your ritual system. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you the Quran, has given you the Sunnah, has given you the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He has not left you in the dark. In fact, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling mankind from the darkness into the light. Don't follow any other way of life, because it only leads you to zulumat, only leads you into oppression, it only leads you into darkness and into the wilderness. So come and learn about Islam today. We are your community members. We are in your society, where your neighbors living side by side, but we have something very special to share with you. We are not sharing a mobile phone contract. We're not advertising gas and electric. We're not selling a minicab service here. We're calling people to Islam, a service, a way of life which is far superior than any other way of life. We're here for a discussion. We're here for debate. We're here for a challenge. We're here to remind people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set out a challenge for over 1400 years ago, and this challenge has never been met, and people have stepped up and tried to beat the challenge, but they have failed miserably, and they had the only option of embracing Islam, because they declared that there can be none other, no one else can have revealed this Quran other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So don't delay, don't be fooled, don't be misguided, don't be led astray. The Islam is a haqq, Al-Quran is a haqq, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a haqq. He came with one message, the message of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. His message rocked the Roman Empire, his message rocked the Persian Empire, and likewise today we saw the USSR fall, and we have seen how America has fallen off the high horse, and the only room, the vacuum will only be filled with Islam. Islam is the only way, Islam is the only answer for the problems that mankind faces today, whether it be your gas bill, your electricity bill, your food costs, your heating costs. Islam has an answer to all your problems. It is not democracy, it is not the so-called freedom, but rather Islam is what liberates mankind. It frees your mind from this delusion that people are living in. Bollywood and Hollywood will not save anyone. All this Bhangra music will not save anyone. Pop idol will not save anyone. Brothers, don't be fooled. Don't have role models who are not even worthy to have that title next to their name. Rather, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, to the closest meaning, that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is your best example to follow. He was uswatul hasana. He kept a beard. He prayed 5 times a day. He worshipped none but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He fasted in the month of Ramadan. He fought in the times of jihad. He struggled, he strove. He brought Islam to his house. He brought Islam to his community. From his town and city, from every road to the message of Islam spread. Alhamdulillah, the message of Islam has traveled all the way from the Middle East, from the Sahara, from the Jazirat al-Arab, and has come to the whole world. And today we have Islam in Great Britain. We have Sharia coming. It's not far now, it's not too long now. Sharia will be established inside Great Britain. We will see the blessings, how the earth will produce and uncover all the blessings that is hiding from the mankind currently, because of all the zulumat that we do. On the day of judgment, you will see how the world will produce so much gold that people will be fed up, and they'll be asking themselves, is this what we used to have rivalry over? Is this what we broke family ties for, this inheritance? Is this what we broke family ties? Who earns the money? And the world before the day of judgment will produce all the gold, all the silver, all the wealth, and nobody will want it. How shameful, how disgraceful, how sorry state of affairs we will be in. My people, I call you to learn about Islam. I call the Muslim community to stand up proud and say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, without to be afraid. Indeed, you should not be afraid. Indeed, you You should not be sad or oppressed or sad. Verily, if you are believers, this is the message of the Quran. And to the non-Muslims, we invite you to give up your idols. We invite the Hindus and the Sikhs to stop worshipping other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and embrace Islam. We invite the Christians to stop worshipping Jesus, because Jesus was a Muslim. Jesus was a man. Jesus was a man like Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. They came with one message of La ilaha illallah. The Quran, the Bible has been distorted now. The Torah has been distorted, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has fulfilled His promise, and verily Allah keeps all His promises. So if you are Hindu, if you are Sikh, if you are Christian, if you are Jew, today is your day to come and embrace Islam. Come and declare with us, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Don't be shy to ask about Islam. Don't be shy to learn about Islam. It's quite fashionable now to inquire about Islam. It is a new world order. Islam is a new world order. Every other way of life has collapsed, hasn't even lasted 100 years, and has disappeared. Who remembers the USSR? Who remembers the Roman Empire? Who remembers the Persian Empire? And so that's why we're telling you to embrace Islam today, because Roman Empire has become history. And so come and ask and debate and discuss and find out how to become Muslim today. This afternoon, it's your day, your opportunity to find out why the Sharia is far superior than any other way of life today. Jazakumullah khairan wal jaza. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.